Anyone who's done any reasonable amount of four-wheel driving understands the value of having an onboard air compressor. ARB's range of single and twin compressors are world-renowned as some of the most trusted, durable, and powerful. Utilizing technology from our Lynx accessory controller, ARB has introduced a product so you can now control your compressor via your mobile phone. It further removes the need to carry inflation and deflation gauges. It's called ARB Pressure Control, and today we're going to walk you through an installation guide on an existing compressor installation in the back of this Hilux. For this install, we're utilizing an ARB Pressure Control kit, plus the addition of a 1/2 meter braided air hose and a pair of BSP to JIC4 threaded fittings. ARB offers a range of hose lengths and fittings to suit your application. We'll also need fasteners and double-sided tape to suit this application. Required tools for the install are drill bits to suit, a spanner set to suit your fittings, and a 2.5mm Allen key. Within the air pressure control box, you will find a pressure control module, a pressure transducer, a pressure regulating valve, wiring harness, and a mounting bracket. The first step is to work out where you're going to install the pressure regulating valve. For installs on an ARB single compressor, we could thread this straight into the manifold. However, in this case, we are installing on an ARB twin compressor, which produces considerably more heat, and we're going to install the PRV away from the compressor, separated with a 1/2 meter of braided air hose. Looking at the PRV, you will notice there are 2 inlets and 3 outlets available, and the kit also includes 2 blanking plugs. For this particular install, we're going to remove the supplied threaded nipple, moving our blanking plugs around to suit this specific installation. Also, as we're going to use the supplied mounting bracket, we first need to disassemble the PRV and remove the 2 solenoid coils, and install the bracket into place onto the PRV. Be careful to watch the 2 black O-rings on removal. We then reinstall the 2 solenoids. With the PRV and bracket assembled, we've identified and validated a suitable location to install the PRV on the side floor bracket of the ARB drawers. We remove the solenoid coils again from the PRV, and now it's time to mark up the drilling location for optimal mounting. For access, we remove the rear side floor panel and secure the bracket with our own sourced bolts and nuts. We've decided to use this mounting point as our earth connection also. Now it's time to reinstall the solenoid coils. The side of the drawer system is the perfect location to mount the pressure control module, and to reduce unnecessary drilling, we're installing this with 3M double-sided tape. We're attaching one of the BSP to JIC4 threaded fittings to one of the PRV outlets. Next, the pressure transducer, which reads the pressures, goes into the other outlet. The next step is to connect the wiring harness to the solenoid coils. The terminal housing the purple wire attaches to the coil next to the exhaust port. Then the terminal housing the orange wire attaches to the other coil. With the 2.5mm Allen key, secure the harness plugs to the terminals and plug in the round connector into the transducer. Use the braided hose to connect the compressor outlet to the PRV inlet with the addition of a JIC4 elbow connector. Attach the wiring harness terminal to the pressure control module. The final step of the installation is to pick up the power feed from the back of the ARB compressor switch. This is identified as the solid red wire. So now you can very accurately inflate or deflate anything from the smallest sports ball to the largest four-wheel drive tire. And leave your pressure gauge in the toolbox. ARB's proven Lynx pressure control technology uses complex algorithms to measure the size of what you're filling and very accurately inflate or deflate to the pressure that you desire. And there's just one installation example. Of course, all vehicles are different, with single compressors, twin compressors, air tanks, under bonnet and under seat installations, etc. But the fundamentals and the final solution are the same. So if you've already got an onboard ARB air compressor and you're already equipped to order an ARB pressure control kit and the required air systems components to control your air compressor via your mobile phone. For more information on ARB pressure control, visit arb.com.au.